well, I guess it was a real honour to be invited to be here.
Yeah, to be part of this has been great.
There's some amazing people from abroad and from Mexico. It's and like the following is huge. There's so many people here. It's amazing.
As non-Mexican, like we don't do anything related to Mexico. We were surprised to be invited, but happy that we were.
Yeah, it can be really frustrating, but it's rewarding to overcome the difficulties.
Yeah, to feel like you pulled it off.
Yeah, there's always a lot of energy, because it's for a short amount of time. There's a lot more energy than. It's easier to sustain high energy for a few days or for a week than it is for a restaurant for a year. So it's always lots of fun. And,
you build up to an event for 1 month, and then the 3 days that you do it, everyone knows it's their one chance to be there, and they're excited, and there's a lot of energy and a lot of happiness around those nights.
Yeah.
And you don't get that so much in or it's harder to get in restaurants. Divorce. Divorce, but I get to keep the kids.
Yeah, we're both at the moment trying to open our own restaurants. So Isaac's got a site in East London, which should hopefully open October, November. And then I am looking for something that I can hopefully open in the new year. And the idea, I guess, is to do different kinds of events together whilst trying to concentrate on the restaurants.
Oh, okay.
And then also Isaac has stayed at the 10 Bells with a friend, another chef.
Running it for us.
For the foreseeable, yeah. Love to. We've done some dinners in China and France.
Been invited to Canada.
Yeah, we did some dinners in Milan a month ago, and then going to do one in New York in November. So kind of lots of fun. So those projects are still going on.
Yeah.
Bit of both. Normally, it depends how difficult it's going to be.
What we tend to do is something that's British, that's like Northern European, that feels like from our part of the world.
Yeah.
If we know that there's going to be a problem and we can't bring ingredients with us because our food is really simple, really simple, related to the massive food history there is in Britain. A lot of the dishes. For instance, one of the dishes we showed on the screen, I didn't have a chance to say, was the raw beef and oyster dish. And it was a kind of British version of a French steak tartare. So instead of using a lean cold fillet steak, we used aged ribeye steak, chopped the fat as well, so it had a lot more flavour. We served it a bit warmer. And we also served it with oyster emulsions to James Dishman.
It's a good story.
The beef and oysters, since hundreds of years, has been a combination very common in London. And oysters were poor man's food. And if you were to make a steak pie, they'd add oysters to extend it, so you had to use less meat.
Yeah.
So we thought it was a fun take on using beef and oysters together. So there's lots of little history behind the things we do.
I don't know. The thing that always seems, every time we think something's going to go
bad.
The first day, every day you think this is not going to work, this is going to go so wrong. Something doesn't get delivered, something goes to the wrong place, the electricity goes down, because, I don't know, lots of things.
When we served my friend who's a vegetarian, we served their chicken livers.
Oh yeah, that was bad. He said, we're normally very careful with that, but we didn't know.
Yeah, that was bad.
But normally, no, it works. It works good. Nothing really bad.